Hello everybody, welcome to the Third Eyed Lion. I am Samuel McGinnis, here your host. This is a channel for all beings that are interested in spiritual life and energetic development and understanding. In this video, I will be discussing the cosmic community of compassionate creator consciousness. There's many different names you can call it. It's basically the concept of different groups of individuals and unity mind who all exist in a form of creator consciousness where they know that their ability to create is inherent and they are connected to the creator. So they respect other people's creations. They're generally kind, loving individuals that are focusing on light and creator knowledge for each individual in their own path. So I have been receiving channeled messages from multiple groups within this big group, and then I have astral traveled to meetings. So this is, not the easiest thing for me to discuss here. I don't know exactly how to put these higher concepts that literally transcend the third dimensional reality into these limited words that we use here. So I'm doing my best, but the main thing is love that I get is a sense of cosmic love, a energetic frequency of compassion, caring, service to other beings is one of the main ways you can tell the intention is if they are a service to others group or service to self group. And there are almost always individuals who don't match the group that they're assigned. So the reason why I'm making this video in particular is I have been receiving psychic messages from groups that are part of this community, and they are coming from totally different universes, different timelines, totally different paradigms that are coming to Earth at this time because certain individuals of their collective have chose to reincarnate a portion of their consciousness and their cosmic self here on this planet at this time to help the whole, to help the collective of beings living here. And I have been told I'm one of these who chose to be a human, and like many humans who chose to be humans don't always know why I made that choice. But then, you see laughter and joy and service and doing good for other people always justifies the fact I'm here on this earth, with the positivity and the negativity are both inherently true. So many groups that have been referred to and called has been associated with this cosmic community of conscious creator consciousness. Many different things you can call it. Are the Palladians, the Arcturians, the Andromedans. A lot of these terms are more names that we humans call these races, but they're usually the names of the star system, the solar system that they're from. And that is usually not accurate to their actual planet, their actual alignment to other groups from that same system. So it is more of a, from what the messages I'm giving, it is a individualized basis when it comes to first contact, meeting different groups. Some of them are not actually extraterrestrials. Some of them are interterrestrials, meaning live in the inner earth. Some of them are future terrestrials, which are future versions of us humans who have reached a certain technological level that they can come back through time, because there is no time, there's just the now, and they can interact with us. Same with past humans. So maybe millions of years on this planet before we have any registered history, a highly advanced race of humans existed, and their consciousness has reached a certain point of awareness where they can live in the all, in the past at the same time. Also probably in the future in other worlds that we can't fully comprehend. So there are many of these groups that are coming forward to me at this time, and a lot of other people, friends of mine who are identify as starseeds, who identify as witches, who identify as Christians, who identify as all kinds of things. They are getting these sometimes psychic experiences, like I do, where just a mental blast of an image, of a word, of a feeling, and then I write it, I create it, I do something to manifest it physically, and then I can understand it more and I get more messages. I'm also having friends who are having huge connections with entities in their dreams, connections with them in meditations. Sometimes it's as simple as like a weird stranger you've never seen walks up to you in the street, looks you in the eyes and say, "Hey, you're a special person. I believe in you and I hope you have a magical day," and they just walk on. I've heard stories of that happening more and more frequently. So I think in some cases, same with people who lives are being saved or benefited by strangers who say something or do something in a moment and they're never seen again. No names were given, no vibes were attached. They just came, they served, and then they vanished from that person's reality. You can call those a lot of different things. These are stories that date back to the earliest human legends of of a farmer going out to the woods to get some seeds for things he wanted to grow, and he sees this beautiful woman bathing in the water, and she tells him to not pick a certain flower or that this certain thing is poisonous. And he looks back and she's gone. There's been multiple stories like that, and that's just one example of things where individuals, as far as we can go back to through oral history, there's always been a connection to this unknown spirit world, to this unseen realm that is constantly around us. So one thing that I suggest is the 3 ways to probably meet a incarnated alien or elemental or entity who's taking a human form, either temporarily as a disguise or as part of their mission, or those who are starseeds, is the 3 places I found the most are hiking trails, number 1. Number 2 would be public marketplaces, kind of like crafts fairs or farmers markets, kind of a place where the closest to a bazaar that we have in our society that you can find, a place where it's okay for all types of people to walk through. It's a public place, but it's not a highly monitored public place. So, and then the third that I've noticed is public transportation and long form public transportation. So a lot of times these entities, they take human form and they literally just ride on public transportation, or they go to a Starbucks, or they go to these vibrational places where each individual is in a unique vibratory level. So on a train or on an airplane or on a bus, each person has a vibe, a intention of where they're going, what they're going to do when they get there, what they're going to do after. All of that stuff is very different from the mindset of these elementals, of these 4th and 5th dimensional beings, and even higher. But what they do share is a sense of unity, a connection to all beings. So being in a place where there's a lot of beings feeling a lot of feelings is where they enjoy this human interaction, this part of this planet. And it helps with their mission, maybe gathering information, trying to learn more about how we do things here on this earth. So that's one way if you want to meet them physically. I also have a meditation here on this channel for a visitation meditation where you can actually meet in your mind with your cosmic starseed self. And most people have quite a few selves. So how it's explained to me in the way that makes the most sense from this group is that each individual has a choice to awaken in this life or to remain asleep. And this is usually decided before they take human incarnation, but it can change while they're here. So the plan you set up before you took life here on this earth, witnessing this video, is that you accept the suffering, you accept the separateness of being, believe that you are not connected to anything else, and that this is your only life, and all these things that we believe here on earth. But a part of you, your cosmic self, if you chose to awaken in this life, you will remember these cosmic truths, and no one will be able to teach you things. You will just be reminded of things you already know. And as this process continues, you will probably have complete unique experiences that everyone else would say are totally strange or unrealistic or unbelievable, but you know they're true. You know that this happened before to you, probably even will happen again. And some people are really getting hit with past life memories at this time, and a lot of people are really getting hit with future life memories at this time. And I'm getting a little bit of both. And my best guidance for anyone who will view this video is, to the surface, just breathe. Find your way to move, to be, and not be confused by the idea that everything around you is trying to lower you, trying to stop you. It's not. It's just benevolent. It just is. So it is your choice. Do you want to victimize yourself? Do you want to make things more difficult based on your beliefs? Or do you want to have the belief that I'm protected by my angels, my teams, whatever entities you believe in? Surrender to them. Know that your faith, your belief in this higher power, in this higher entity, is so strong and is so meant to be that you do not need to worry if things are going to work out the way you want them to. You do not need to stress or attack yourself, which is so much of what we're trained and told to do. We're told to try, but you should never try. You should just do. And if you fail, keep doing until you will succeed. You will learn more each time. When you try something, you're making an active attempt with the open possibility of failure. And it's simple, but it's very difficult to change that thought process, to get rid of those self-negative bullying techniques and all of this self-attacking and self-belittling we all have. And just know that there are people out there in this world who have similar experiences, or not at all, but they are willing to listen, to help, and to support. So if you would like a free tarot reading, I give them out on my email, so you can send me an email there. And I also do live readings here on this channel. Anything that you enjoy doing, that you have a passion for, I believe that this is the time that you can find a way to monetize it. You can find a way to make a energy flow through this thing that means so much to you. And it will mean so much to other people, and it will continue to grow and share this energy. That means the love and power inside of you will just flow and continue to grow as you share your unique forms of creation. So I really wish all of you views this as a magical and beautiful day. Much love to all beings. Thank you.